another video. It's been a while since I've talked to y'all. I mean, it's been a long while, but I'm so glad to be here. Today we are doing a cooking video. As you can see, we are in the kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen. We're about to make some magic. So I was on TikTok and I saw this soup video. I was trying to find a good chicken noodle soup recipe because I wanted to make chicken noodle soup from scratch because it's snow day today. But I found something better. So Tony Chapman, a chef, posted this video of her making this Marry Me chicken soup. And y'all know that I love the Marry Me chicken. It's something about that recipe with the sun-dried tomatoes, the bacon, the chicken, all of it coming together, it just works. So when she had a soup, I said, I gotta try it. Got to try it. So that's what we're making today. This is my first time trying it. This is my first time making it. So we're all in this together. So come with me, stick around, get your pen and your paper, get out your notebook, get out your grocery list, because we're gonna make this soup. And I know it's gonna be good. It has to be good because I've spent too much on the ingredients. It has to be good. Okay? All right, let's get started. Let's start by marinating the chicken. I'm just gonna follow basic, simple, chicken things. You got the chicken. I have to go wash the chicken, put the chicken in this bowl so that we can season and marinate the chicken. All right. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done a cooking video, so we're coming straight from the kitchen today. So there's no fanciness to it. Got the chicken washed and cleaned. We're gonna season it. We got the seasonings right here. Black pepper, fresh cracked black pepper. We got the Tony's seasoning right here. Yep, this goes on everything. We got some onion powder. Not a whole lot of that. And like I've done before, I can't really tell you how much of anything I'm putting in. Just follow your heart. You messed up this time, make it better the next time. Just doing a little bit of cayenne pepper, throwing some paprika. Even though paprika doesn't really have a taste to it per se, it does have a lot of good benefits to it, so I always try to include that. And then we got some garlic powder right here. Olive oil. There's that. That's gonna help with the marinade, making sure everything is in with the chicken. I'm going to mix in this itty bitty bowl. I don't know why I didn't get a bigger bowl. I'm gonna set this to the side so they can kind of marinate it, let the flavors get in, let everything mix and mingle together. And then we're going to cut up some vegetables. So we're gonna need onion, potatoes, and bacon. And we're gonna cut those up so we can cook all those. Good safe tip, always just make sure in between you wiping down your surfaces, we wanna make sure we clean. I don't want nasty food, even though no chicken juice really got on this, just in case a splash got on. This has been sprayed, now we're clean, good to go for the potatoes. So, we got some red potatoes here. All right, for hers, she used yellow Yukon potatoes. I don't really wanna use that. I want to use red potatoes, so that's what I got. All right. Got the potatoes. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna dice the potatoes, okay? So dicing, we're gonna cut it in half. These have already been washed too, just a little FYI. We're gonna cut it in the middle again. I'm gonna take that and I'm going to cut into smaller pieces. Could've cut it down one more time. Let's just cut, it's okay. Like I said, YouTube has been so long, it's been a while. A lot of things have happened, a lot of things have changed since the last time that I made a video. We were blessed with a Kendrick Lamar halftime show that was out of this world. If you get it, you got it. And if you don't get it, I'm sorry. Beyonce announced a tour. I went and saw Beyonce's Renaissance tour. She was great, she was awesome. But I'm not about to be fighting y'all these Ticketmaster war rooms. It's not worth it. She's a great performer. If I end up going, I end up going. But I think it's kind of strange that all these people are going on tour and we know the political and economic state of the world. Can we do a free tour, a free show, a free something? Something free. Groceries free, eggs free, house free, rent free, gas free, something. Can we get something for free? I know that when I asked, I think on Instagram I did a poll of what type of videos I want to see on here. A lot of y'all were saying cooking videos, so I'm hoping that you like this video so much that you like, comment, share, and subscribe, because you've already made it this far. And you know that if you made it this far, you might as well go all the way. Go all the way with God. And when you go with God, go with me onto that subscribe button to make sure that you don't miss any videos that come out. Because when you subscribe, that shows me that you enjoy the content and that you enjoy what I'm putting out. And I think I'm cutting too many potatoes. But that's beside the point. Let y'all take a look at it. Job well done for me. Like I said, I don't think this is way too many potatoes. So I was so excited to film this video. Like I said, haven't filmed a video in a while. And then I went to get all the stuff out. I didn't have an onion. The onion I had like molded or I don't know, something. But it wasn't right. So the onion. I'm gonna dice this up. This is a huge onion. Look how big this onion is. It's almost the size of my head. About the size of my forehead. This is too big. The trick I learned with onions is that if you don't peel it first, and like you cut it, right? So this to the side. Cut it. It's easier to find the peel. Then you can just, you can just, and it's off. So I'm going to dice this onion. I'm gonna do pretty big dices because I like onions. So this is about half an onion. And if your eyes water when you're cutting an onion, just put a little bowl of water beside you. I promise you it works. Dicing the onion. While we're dicing the onion, let's talk about Grammys. The Grammys for 2025. I think this is one of the best that I have seen. I've seen enough clips because I didn't watch in real time because who has cable? You know? Best rap album? Well deserved. Beyonce, Cowboy Carter, best country album? Well deserved. Now, Beyonce album of the year. Let's get into it. I'm happy that she won album of the year. Do I think out of her whole discography that this was the album that should have won album of the year? Of course not. The album that should have won album of the year, let's say it together, was Lemonade. Thank you. So happy that she won. Glad that she won the award finally. It's long overdue. All right, we got our onions. We have our potatoes. Next, let's do our bacon. So got our bacon. Just gonna cut the bacon into like some smaller pieces. Let's see, that's about 2 strips. Let's get about 4 strips of bacon. Is 4 doing too much? Yeah, it'll shrink down. All right, got our bacon right here. Clean knife. Not a sharp knife, clearly. Now this is a 1-pot meal. But the thing about 1-pot meals is you might be only using 1 pot, but you're gonna use about 17 bowls, 13 spoons, and 52 forks, and a couple measuring cups. But you know, 1 pot. So we got our bacon right here. Just gonna stick that in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move to the stove. So when we get to the stove, we're gonna cook the bacon first, then add the chicken. After the bacon is done, we'll take the bacon out. Once we do all that, then you add in the onion. Then you're gonna add in some garlic, some flour, then we add in chicken broth. But I'm gonna take y'all along with me. I'm just letting y'all know what's about to happen because we're moving into phase 2. All right, so over here we're at the stove. We got the pot on. Can y'all see the pot? You can kind of see the pot. We got the pot right here. We got our bacon. We're gonna take our bacon. We're gonna drop it in the pot. Love the sound of the sizzle. So we've got so many flavors in this. We've got the bacon, sun-dried tomatoes, the onion, the potatoes, the chicken. But what the bacon is gonna do is that it's gonna add this more like robust flavor. And it has its own, hold on. It has its own fat and its own oil. But the thing is, the oil's not coming out fast enough for this. But with the oil, you're able to like use it to fry the chicken in, or to cook the chicken. So whenever I take this bacon out, I'm actually gonna put the chicken right in the bacon grease. Now, you wanna make sure the bacon is not too greasy. You wanna make sure it's not too much grease, because you don't want slippery soup. Because I never slip. I never fall. A lot of, I watch after elementary, I'm hip. But This right here is gonna cook, and it's gonna kind of set a precedent for the pan. So whenever we're adding in all the flavors, that's why I say it's one pot. Because when you have everything into one pot, all the flavors are just gonna merge together to make one good soup. Now, I wish I had like a Dutch oven, because they're kind of more non-stick. All I got is stainless steel, which is kind of a flex, but not a flex at the same time. So we're gonna make the soup work in the stainless steel. So I'm gonna let that cook. We're gonna take it out and then put the chicken in. We got our chicken right here. You see it? All nice and marinated. Take the chicken, put it top down first. Right in there. It wasn't a lot of bacon grease in the pan, so I'm just gonna put it right in there with that. While I have you here, the chicken is cooking, and we're talking about things that happen in the world. Free Onaisha, aka American woman in Pakistan. There's no reason for the lady to be in jail. There's no reason for the lady to be in jail. Now I know she's in Dubai, but she told y'all she was going to Dubai with her man, and she's gonna have a baby in Dubai. She can't fulfill her prophecy if y'all have her locked up. Free her. Can we see this chicken? Get into it. Like tap the brown, man. Chicken's done, let's throw the onions into the pot. We got these minced, ready to go. Not minced, diced. And gonna move over to a wooden spoon. We're going to add onions, turn down the heat. Gonna add onions. We got some garlic, minced garlic. Throw some there, man. If you like garlic, put in more garlic. If you like less garlic, don't put in as much. You got that. Throw some butter in there. This is the Kerrygold butter that comes in the gold package. Don't play with me. You're going all out. Butter, just throw it in there. Just throw it in there. I just cut it up. Just maybe a few tablespoons of butter. This smells amazing. Let's throw some flour in there. Flour's just gonna thicken it up. Let's say that's maybe about 3 tablespoons. See how thick it's getting. So we got that. Let's throw in our sun-dried tomatoes. Now these came from the jar, but you can buy these from most grocery stores. Come in a little oil of their own. Let's throw those in there. That's part of like the recipe of the Arabian chicken is the bacon and sun-dried tomatoes. So we got those. Let's mix those in here. Let's get the heavy cream. This is a message for the heavy cream creators. Let's come down on those prices, all right? It's time. There's no reason for this to be this much. All right, I have a pint of heavy cream. I'm not gonna put all of it in there. So I'm gonna let these flavors kind of blend together so that the mush and the heavy cream can kind of blend better. And then right after that, we're going to add in our chicken broth. You got low sodium. You gotta watch all the salt and all the things that's trying to kill us, you know? Let me do the whole container. This is making a good soupy consistency. I'm going to turn this up so that our potatoes can cook in here. Let's give it a taste so far. Tasting spoon. Y'all can watch me try this. If it's nasty, you'll know. It's not nasty, it is cold though. Let's turn this heat up. All right, we got the pot going right here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in some seasonings to the pot. So let's throw in some Cajun seasoning, a little bit more black pepper, cayenne because I like a little heat, and a little bit of garlic powder. So now we're gonna cook the potatoes. So let's do handfuls. I got pretty big hands. Let's see. 1, 2. I need an apron. 3 handfuls. Got a little bit more. I'm actually just gonna put all of it in there. So we got that in there. We're gonna let those cook down until the potatoes are tender. Once the potatoes are tender, then we're gonna add in the bacon and the chicken back into it. We have a very special guest, a very special ingredient that we're adding in. I'm gonna tell you about that a little bit later, but we have finished phase 2 and phase 1. Now we're moving to phase 3. All right, y'all. Soup's been cooking for maybe 20, 25 minutes. We're at a good point. The potatoes are soft enough to where I can stick a fork right through them, no issues. So what I'm gonna add in next is some Parmesan cheese. This is not the surprise guest. This is not the surprise ingredient. Pro tip though, when you're using cheese that's not freshly grated, that comes in like a pack or like a bag, this one came in like a little bowl thing. The reason the cheese is not sticking together because there's like starch and flour around it, starch. So rinse your cheese, wash your cheese before you use it so that it melts easier. And I'm gonna stir and make sure that this cheese is melting and not burning at the bottom because cheese has a tendency to burn. So now I'm going to add in our bacon. Y'all, the 4 pieces of bacon that I put in there, look at this. Look at this. Bacon in. Let's add in our chicken. Took the chicken, kind of diced it up a little bit. In goes the chicken. So I'm really not even a big soup person, so I really don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I think I'm doing pretty good. All right, now time for the secret ingredient. We're gonna add in some fresh basil. Basil is so hard to find. Well, let's put that in first. I've never cooked with basil, so I don't know what flavor basil is gonna add, but I'm excited to find out. I'm just gonna add a nice color to it. I'm gonna let this cook down for maybe 10 more minutes, just to make sure all the flavors are marinated and all together, and then I'll be right back. All right, it is all done. It is all finished. It looks really, really good. The footage is really not doing it justice, because it kind of looks like the stuff is just floating around in broth, but this looks and smells amazing. So let's do a taste test on camera. This is just broth, just broth. My Lord, that's good. That's not in front of the camera because I don't play about food. All right, potato. Too hot. Yep. This is so good. I'm gonna try to try this at home. Make it better than I did. I'm gonna link the video that I found this recipe at below. Make sure you check out Tony Chapman, I believe is her name, the chef that came with this recipe. And I tell you, this soup is so good. Let's go dive into this. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Come back next time. We got more videos on the way. We'll see y'all next time.